Hello there, folks. How are you doing? And thank you very much for tuning in to one of my interviews again. And I'm very, 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 very pleased to have a guy who I've grown to know over the last year. And I think now he'll confirm this himself. I think I can call him now at this stage a good IM friend, Mr. Brett Rutecki.
Hey, Declan, thanks for having me. And yes, absolutely, you can call me that.
Yes, that's a notch on my belt. I'm going to be seeing Brett actually live and exclusive over here in Dublin in June. He's coming out to speak at my marketing event, which I am absolutely thrilled to bits that he's agreed to. And even more so, I'm honored because it's going to be his first time out of the United States of America, yeah?
Yeah, it's going to be the first time. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it.
How have I got you out of your country? I can't believe I've done that.
You're the first person to ever get me to fly. I hate flying. And you know what? You asked me to go to your event, and I was like, I'm going to make an exception to the rule for you.
Oh man, I'm chuffed and honored, I really am. And let me tell you, you're gonna love this country. You and Ireland are just gonna be like that. I know it, I feel it. Brett has a product, a software coming out called MyMailit, and we have him on here, guys. And he's gonna run through it with us, tell us what it is, and what it does, and how he has earned a lot of money from it, and that type of thing. So, Brett, I'm just gonna throw a few random questions at you. Starting off with, what makes this software, MyMailit, so unique and special?
So a while back, let me give you a little bit of a backstory real quick. So a while back, I actually built a WordPress plugin called Mailit, and it was a mass mailer, okay? It was something that you put on your own website, you emailed from your own website. It was a WordPress plugin, and I used that to send out my emails, all of my marketing emails. Now, WordPress actually has some limitations. There's certain things that I couldn't do in WordPress. So it didn't have things like scheduling emails. You didn't have follow-up sequences. They didn't have things that you would expect in an autoresponder. MyMailit was basically just a mass mailer. So after using that for like 2 years, though, and after having lots of customers use it, lots of happy customers use it, I realized that what people really needed and what I really needed was a full autoresponder. So what I did was I built MyMailit. Actually, the name MyMailit came from the fact that I wanted it. So it was MyMailit, right? And that's where the name of it came from. So MyMailit, I built as a cloud-based system. You still mail from your own hosting. And there's a couple of reasons why you do that. There's a couple of reasons why that's important. But you still mail from your own hosting, but it's cloud-based. And since it's cloud-based, it now has all of the autoresponder features. So you can schedule emails, double opt-in lists. It has full sequencing involved. It has everything that you would expect in an autoresponder.
Cool. And obviously, as you said, you've been using it for a while now, yeah, and to sort of a lot of success, so very successfully.
Yeah, you see, it's unique because one thing, and I'm not saying anybody in particular, but you always hear this all the time, like I built this for my business, that's something that marketers love to say, let's be honest, right? And a lot of times, let's be honest, it's not true, right?
Yeah.
Things I really do build things for my business, though. I build them and I use them for a long time. Like I didn't just finish coding MyMailit yesterday or last week or even 5 months ago, because we've been testing it for almost 6 months now. So I built it for my own business. I've been using it in my own business. And then only after it's good enough for my business is it good enough for my customers' businesses.
Okay, cool. Yeah, makes sense. And in fairness to you, I mean, from what I can remember, the last 4 or 5 different softwares and plugins that you've released, you use yourself. The likes of the Hijacks plugin, your video pages plugin, you use them, which is sort of a statement in itself. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, a lot of people, they'll ask me too. They'll say, where do you get ideas for your software, Brett? And I'll be like, so it's simple. I think of what I need in my business. I write a software to solve the problem. And if it does solve the problem, I sell it. That's where I get my ideas from.
Excellent. So what's going to be your next idea after this?
I don't have any more ideas yet. When I have another problem, then I'll make something to solve that problem.
You'll think of one. We'll mastermind over in Ireland in June, and you'll think of one then. You'll have plenty of suggestions, I'd say. Brett, tell me, who sort of would be your target audience for this? I suppose anyone who has an email list or who's thinking of growing an email list or using an autoresponder, yeah?
Yeah, because this particular problem, MyMailit solves a particular problem of the fact that I wanted to get good open rates and good deliverability in my emails. And I didn't want you to use a third-party system where I have somebody else telling me what I can do. I mean, telling me who I can import, who I can mail to, what links I can mail to. I didn't want that. And I wanted to get good open rates and good deliverability, and I didn't want to pay a huge monthly fee. So anybody that's in the IM space, that's in the marketing space, that's using email, that wants to build an email list and use email, that wants to get good deliverability, that doesn't want to pay a high monthly fee, and that doesn't want to have some third party telling them what they can do and what they can't do, that's who MyMailit is for.
Okay, cool. And as I said earlier, I mean, you've had a lot of success with it in the last 6 months with testing it. Can you show us a few screenshots or proof for even after that? Then shows around the sort of software itself. Please?
Yeah, I'll show you my account. Can you see my account here, or can you see my screen?
Yeah. Yep.
So this is actually the MyMailit dashboard, and you can actually see the last email that I just sent out right here. It's very techie, taking an insider look. That was actually me promoting MyMailit, promoting the upcoming launch actually to my own list. But if I go here to emails, you can see all of the emails that I've sent. And I've been sending emails for a long time with MyMailit. I actually send all of my marketing emails. Every single email that I send in my business is sent with this system. I personally sent nearly 1 million emails, and the beta testers combined have sent over 1.7 million emails. So we've been testing this and using this quite extensively. So let me go ahead and show you marketing email, something that I just mailed recently to promote. So let's see here. Here's one. This one, Burger Techie, I'm going to put you in good hands. I'm going to click this. You can see the email itself, select the email itself. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the results. This was actually an email that I sent out to promote a product for Bill Hugel. Bill Hugel recently had some private coaching, and he allowed me to give a discount, a couple of copies away. So I went and promoted that, and you can see the results that I got here. So I sent out 11,475 emails. I had 2,213 opens. It's a 19% open rate. I had 639 unique clicks at 29% click rate. Now I'm going to tell you something. This is a secret. This 19% open rate, that's well above industry standard, right?
Yeah. I was just going to say that. Industry standard, I think 8 to 10, isn't it?
That's a low open rate with MyMailit. This is one of the lower ones that way.
Right.
19% is above the industry standard, but it's actually a low open rate for MyMailit.
What would your average be?
About 20 to 22% is average.
Right. So yeah. So you're nearly coming up to 20%. Yeah. That makes such a difference, Brett, doesn't it? Like, I mean, I know the people who are watching are very well educated, but I mean, such a difference in a 10% to a 20% open rate, it's just, I mean, unbelievable, isn't it? Really.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you got to think about it. Say going to 10%, 20%, that doubles your open rate. It doubles the number of people that see your offer. It doubles the amount of traffic you get. I mean, those people, the more, it's pretty obvious, the more people you have that open your emails, the more people click your links, the more money you're going to make. I mean, your open rate is like the most important thing in your emails, is what open rate you're going to get. Because it doesn't matter what email you have. It doesn't matter what your offer is. If nobody's opening your emails, nobody's seeing them, right? So the open rate is super, super important. So I can show you a couple of more. We'll just pick some at random here. Let's see here. Here's one here.
So what I'm picking up here from, as we said, the industry standard is about 8 to 10%. So with MyMailit, you are doubling the industry standard.
Yeah, easily. Yes, I'm easily doubling the standard. And that is because I'm mailing from my own hosting. So this actually, MyMailit actually sends the emails from my own domain. And it sends from my own domain, so that way I'm not affected when the autoresponders have a problem. So you got these big name autoresponders, they have thousands of users, and occasionally a spammer gets in and starts using their system. When a spammer uses their system, their reputation gets hurt. Now, they do have teams that work to improve that reputation, and they generally do quickly. However, while their reputation is hurt, their deliverability goes down. And this is why people who use these big name systems like Aweber or MailChimp or GetResponse, they always say, well, deliverability is down right now. And then a couple months later, oh, it's up again. And then a couple months after that, it's down. It kind of goes up and down. And that's because negative users start using the platform. That hurts everybody. However, since MyMailit is sending from my own domain, as long as I am a good marketer, I will always get good open rates because there's nobody else going to hurt me. It's solely based on what I do. Now, if you're a spammer, it's not going to work very well for you. But if you're not a spammer, you're going to get great results.
Yeah.
So in order to send an email, all you got to do is click on new message. It's a WYSIWYG editor. You can go ahead and fill out your email here. You can edit it with the WYSIWYG editor to format it. You pick the date that you want it to go out, the time that you want it to go out. You select a list that you want it to go to, and you click on Save Message, and that's it. Now, I'm not going to send a live message because I don't have a message to send to my list. I don't have anything to send them, but you can see how easy it is right here to send your emails. I've also added sequencing in. Now, sequencing is something that I didn't use when I created the plugin version, but now that I created the cloud-in version, I actually use sequencing. Sequencing is where people sign up for your list, and then they automatically get a pre-scheduled set of emails. So there might be 8 or 10 emails that go out over a month. MyMailit actually does sequencing as well. And this way you can set up the sequence, just have people go to your squeeze page, get them on your list, and the software itself will do all the marketing for you. It's a set and forget system.
So come here, like realistically, there is nothing that's in MyMailit that, no, there is, I'll rephrase that. There is nothing that is not in MyMailit that people will get with GetResponse or Aweber. Everything that they need in an autoresponder is in MyMailit.
Yeah, the sequencing, the double opt-ins, the one-click opt-outs, the automatic, the being compliant with the emailing rules, the scheduling emails. I built this to be competitive with those platforms. Yes.
The only thing it has more than those other autoresponders is higher inboxing, probably.
And higher inboxing, yes. And then
a one-off fee, more than likely, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I even built some additional tools in it as well. Like one of the things that I never really liked about the bigger name third-party systems is you go and you want to get like an opt-in form. So you want to get a form like put on your website, and it seems like these forms that they give you are like from like 1999 or something. They're like these very generic forms. I didn't like that. So I wanted to be able to build like good-looking forms, because if you don't look good, people aren't going to opt in. I mean, it's the same reason why you don't go to a job interview in jeans and a t-shirt, because you need to look good if you want to be taken seriously, right?
Yep.
So I built a drag and drop form builder. So it's fully drag and drop, so you can actually build high quality forms. And then I took it a step further. I hired my graphics designer to build a whole bunch of templates. So that way we can have these beautiful opt-in forms so people can actually get good conversions and build a list much better.
So they don't have to use the forms, the templates are in there.
Yep, you can build one from scratch, or you can use a template, or you can edit a template. It is a drag and drop system. I also put in things like list reporting and list checkup, so that way you can see what kind of open rates, what kind of click rates, what kind of results you're getting from your list. Let me go ahead and show you my actual review list here. That way you can see when people are opting in, when they're unopting in, how much they're clicking, how much they're opening, so you can see some long-term stats. And I could actually use this to show you some of the long-term stats that I get. So you can see here some of the emails I sent. 2,176 opens, 2,300 opens, 2,300 opens, 2,200 opens. You can see I'm consistently getting high results with this system.
And that would indicate as well that, I mean, because the opens are so high, they're on to inbox as well.
That's absolutely right. Yes, their opens are actually high, so they are inboxing. As a matter of fact, I can show you something really interesting. This is pretty neat. It's something that I'm pretty proud of here. If I actually go over here to Mail Tester, we'll go to mailtester.com. This is one of the reasons why it inboxes so well also. So in order to get inboxed, you have to send emails in the correct proper format, right? That's actually the way it is. If they're not in the proper format, you're not going to get inboxed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to click on this. I'm going to send to subscribers and open. I'll send a test to mailtester.com. Okay, test email sent. Let's go back over here. We're doing this live, so you can see I didn't. I even opened up the windows for you, so you can see that I didn't find this or anything. So let's go ahead and wait for it to do its little thing like that. How's that for a sending score?
There you go.
You don't get any better than perfect.
No, you don't. No, you can't improve on that, in fairness.
So, and actually, I knew that it was going to come out perfect because the emails that you send with MyMailit are always perfect. They're perfectly formatted, perfectly sent, perfectly compliant, and that's why you get inboxed.
Well, and come here, there's, again, as well as the open rate and this, that, and the other, like when you get inboxed, it makes such a difference to your bottom line as well, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's pretty much what it comes down to is the more emails you get. And this is more important. Even people say like, oh, I've got a small list. I've only got 200. I've only got 300. Well, if you only got 300, can you afford to have 50 people that don't even see your messages? Right? No, you know.
Yeah.
So even it's what's great about that is it's more important. It's important whether you have a small list, whether you have a big list. The more you get inbox, the better results you're going to get. It's that simple.
Absolutely. Brett, tell me, is there any OTOs?
There is. So the first OTO, or so MaiMailit itself is one-time fee, no monthly.
MyMailit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, my app.
You call it MaiMailit.
I know I've been talking about this product too many times. So MyMailit is a one-time fee. There's no monthly fee. There is a limit though. There's an unlimited number of subscribers, unlimited number of emails, unlimited number of follow-up sequences. There is one limit on the front end, and that's how fast you can send.
Okay.
So there's a speed limit because I can't have somebody pay the one-time fee, pay the $34, come in and start sending out emails, 10,000 emails every hour for the next 7 months nonstop. I can't do that. It's not feasible, being that I'm charging a one-time fee.
Yeah.
So there is a speed limit on how fast you can send. The first OTO removes that speed limit, so you can actually send 30 times faster.
Okay.
It also gives you some additional tools like done for you lead pages and things like that as well.
Right, cool. OTO2?
OTO2 is my agency, which will allow you to resell this as your own product.
Yeah.
So my agency is very unique in that you don't get a copy of the code. There's a system where you put your JVZoo buy button in it, you get your special sales page, and you can sell this product as your own, which is great because that means you're using my hosting, my server, my sales page, and my support and my updates all done for you. It's quite simply the easiest way to have your own product. There is one final OTO, that is the training. That's a live training with Mike and I, where we teach you how to build a list and how to do effective email marketing.
Brilliant. So I mean, with the agency as well, it's just like a business in the box.
Yeah, I've actually had, and the agency is one of my favorite things because I've had people tell me that they've made their first sales online just because of my agency, because they never would have had their own product. They wouldn't have been able to hire a developer. It
would have cost them a fortune. Yeah.
And because of the agency, they were able to make their first sale, and that to me is the most awesome thing ever.
Oh yeah, brilliant! Absolutely. Well, come here. Listen, I mean, I spoke to you during the week about my circumstances at the moment. We're getting the new extension here done in the house, folks. You've probably seen a few photographs here and there. My kids are on Easter holidays, and we were on vacation before that. I've had my kids for 3 weeks now, and I have not been able to do much work. I went out of my way today to get this interview with Brett because this system that he has is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to be starting to use it. I've played around with it a little bit already, but I haven't really focused on it. So when my two girls get back to school on Monday, I'm going to have a lot more time, and I'm going to start banging out this. But I've seen the stats. I've seen what it does. I've seen Brett's inboxing and all he's done that. I actually, a little thing, I remember putting out a post there about a month, probably more than a month ago, 2 months ago at this stage, just asking guys what their inboxing was and what percentages they were having. I think I was at the stage getting about 12 to 14% with a certain autoresponder. Like, how is Brett being so smug in the way he is? He threw in his stats straight away. 24% said everybody who was on the post went, go away. So this is how he gets 24%. This plugin, this software, MyMailit, is how he does what he does and gets the inbox and dominates leaderboards, guys, because he gets his emails. Delivered and he gets them inbox as well. Brett, listen, this goes on sale on Sunday.
Sunday the 8th, at 10 a.m.
The 8th of December, 10 a.m. Eastern. Because if you're paying, I mean, autoresponders are 40, 50, 60, 70, depending on your size of this, $70 a month. This is a one-time fee. It's absolutely is a no-brainer. When Brett told me that he was putting this out, I was very, very excited. So I'm going to be changing all my stuff into MyMailit without doubt when the kids go back to school. But it really is a no-brainer. If you're paying autoresponder fees, you know what the costs are, and most of the time your delivery rate is absolute crap, 8-10%. I'm not just saying that because I've gone through a lot of them, but 20% is just, it's a game changer for you, for your business, and for your commissions. Brett, listen, it is a no-brainer. I put together some exclusive bonuses here that you've been very good, you and Mike, to give me over. I look forward to seeing you in June over here, the first time out of America, over to Ireland. I really am honoured and chuffed. I pinched myself that I got you over to speak at my event. If anyone is interested as well, just check out my posts coming up to June the 22nd. You will see Brett Ratecky live and exclusive in person. Any little words of wisdom, Brett, before you go, before I see you in June?
No, I think we covered everything. I think we're good.
Brilliant. Brett, thanks a lot for taking out time. I know you're really busy, and I will talk to you soon, my man.
All right, have a good one, Declan.
Thanks a million.